the socks, the LawLiets, the Starbucks, than the Fly or the ReMinds. We have our next Ascension group starting. This is Group A. LawLiet 3rd place in the group of death. ReMinD last place in another strong group. Is that the ReMinD Night Elf Mirror Miracle? Back in the day, head scratch, head scratch. Back in the day, ReMinD was probably the best Night Elf Mirror player. Way ahead of everyone else. But Night Elf Mirror, while it's still a lot of Bear Mirror, it has changed quite a bit into Keeper, and we see a lot more mass range. Well, that's a 3-time head scratch. If that's for good luck. Hey, 4-time. What the hell is going on there? Okay, a little bit of a problematic early game for ReMinD already. Thank you, Ryan C, for the Prime sub. We got ReMinD in the yellow, bottom right-hand side. We got LawLiet on the upper left-hand side. Demon Hunter Archer is the opening. If you start on Twisted, the Mercenary Camp is what you want. There's like a little bit of healing. The Berserker, they're also good. Maybe the chance for Muddy later. And the items. Some of the best items possible. The big consumable, if that's a heal potion, you can contest everything at all times. And the slippers, of course. Can ReMinD surprise us all? Or does he have the guts to go into a straight up mirror against one of the best players in the scene in this matchup? No blunder here, and he gets the big heal potion, which is phenomenal. Saving Moon Juice, and you can stay in these precarious situations. ReMinD stealing the Shadow Priest. Is this happening on the other side as well? Yep. Okay, so 1 for 1, but ReMinD in a better position to do some damage. Observer shows it. Mana burn, right click, hello. In the first exchange, the first exclamation mark for ReMinD was just a lot faster. And ReMinD is making it weird with an early Hunter's Haul. This is not the norm. Attack is the norm. Demon Hunter Archer's Mercs is what you would expect. And it's also proxy. It's not easy to scout. Lots of opportunities. Oh. Second Engine of War. ReMinD with the cheese. Todd says it every single time he casts a ReMinD game. This guy is just causing pure chaos. At all times. And that is the case here as well. Battling for the Berserker. Goes to LawLiet. And that is so important. Having the piercing damage against both of them. He's expecting something. Both Berserkers, an absurd amount of damage. That was crazy. That was crazy important. So how strong are these hunts when you're facing two well-positioned Berserkers? Stuck at 30 at the moment. Tech is halfway done. Problematic here to go to the tavern if ReMinD's push is coming through the middle. Something's brewing. 30 supply. Did ReMinD see the Berserkers?
I'm back, guys. Sorry. Had to go to the restroom real quick.
I hope you had a good time, brother. You didn't miss that much, except that ReMinD stole the first Shadow Priest, and LawLiet stole both Berserkers, and we got Mass Hunts push coming in.
Ooh, okay. ReMinD willing to go a bit cheesy. LawLiet on the way to tier 2. Normally with a strat like this, there is no late game transition. Here's the first ape.
Yeah, hard countered. This one's done. Demon Hunter, it started so well with the big heal potion. Gets the boots now. This Berserker might be trapped, but of course also free damage on Hunts. Oh, he's even able to reposition them. Block with an archer. Oh, that's glorious. Has to use the first dust against the Shadow Meld. Archers are falling, but of course the big prize is the Berserker. And ReMinD doesn't have a town portal anymore.
Really nice Berserker play here. Perhaps even the Tree of Ages can help out a little bit. ReMinD really wants to take out the Berzies. One of them he might be able to get. But yeah, there is reveal also now on LawLiet. He's got the shop early. Went for the staff, but the Berserker still went down. Hold on, though.
Yeah.
Second Berserker also about to fall.
Yeah, I was about to say the same. Like, who's trapped with whom? Huntress did a lot of damage. All archers gone. Both Berserkers gone. The army of LawLiet is a demon hunter.
Wait a minute, what just happened?
I don't know, but the demon potion
coming.
No way. The Tree of Ages is fighting. LawLiet is still blocked there. When are the potions on cooldown? He has the big invul. He can stall some time. But APs are up.
Yeah, 1 AP up already. Here's the invul. Can he get the kill on the enemy demon hunter? Maybe. 15 seconds here. He's untouchable. With his own AP now coming, and yet more APs are on the way.
Glaives as well. ReMinD is on a timer. 15 food lead, but a lot of that is hurt. The APs at the moment not doing that much damage. Demon Hunter falls to the walls. He's still trapped there, isn't he? With the two heroes. There's no way out. And of course, he's not doing any damage. Hunters are falling swiftly. Even the Ancient of Wonders is fighting now.
Alright, might be a death trap for both. We'll see.
Kill on the Demon Hunter of ReMinD, and that should seal the deal.
Oh, APs are still here. How good is the glaive? Entangle again.
6 safe on the Keeper. Oh, this was great. And the glaive is up.
Looked scary. Looked real scary. LawLiet, has he now stabilized? Oh, ReMinD has like nothing. 20 supply only. The demon back from the... No, not back from the tavern. Never mind.
Oh, he's dead now. I had no mana anyway. I guess a revive is alright. Glaives coming for ReMinD now, who has an archer, a hunter, and a glaive showing us all the units from the Ancient of War. And his Demon Hunter is level 3. How can you possibly solve this when your opponent has a counter AP and glaives?
LawLiet might just get his own level 3. Yup, there it is. Takes out the glaive, gets the level up. We have no dryads anywhere close. But the tier 2 advantage, of course, is enormous. Keeper is about to be back. ReMinD is running out of options here.
Entangle on the demon controls him well. Glaives are coming in. Alright. On both sides, that is. I still have a tough time seeing LawLiet lose this now. Can you use staffs?
Did its job. Oh.
That glaive MVP. ReMinD's Demon Hunter again. No staff, no potion. He's just diving into LawLiet's base. Much bigger task than we all thought. But ReMinD's Demon Hunter is about to be dead for the second time.
Entangle here could be his end, although we do have that abolish. Maybe the Ancients of War should start to fight here for LawLiet.
Yeah, that would be great actually. But does he even need it? Evasion is helping ReMinD a little bit. But the mercs are falling apart. This is big, big, big XP. Glaives can be repaired, of course. And ReMinD is left to only a demon and maybe the 2 Gs.
Super low supply game here. These guys are just taking heads off each other. But LawLiet still left with a huge, huge tech lead. And Dryads should be the final nail in the coffin here. The slow, the dispel, and nothing really to counter them.
That's right. Not for a long time, at least. Okay, ReMinD. That was tricky. That was sneaky. That was almost successful. But what now?
Saving up some gold. He was for just a moment. But it's just more hunts.
Yeah.
More hunts and go again. LawLiet's getting ready, playing pretty passive so far. Double shop here for him is wonderful. He can go for mass potions. We got a Mud Golem. Slow on the right target. Can be of note.
Before we have this push, thank you very much for more subs. Thank you, Kafik, for the 84-month resub. Canudi with the 11-month. And Ivy, thank you for the 3-month. You wonderful soul. B2W Muddy in the chat, appreciate that. Calm before the storm. ReMinD, can't go higher than 40. And LawLiet is charging up with the tier 2, getting Nature's Blessing even.
LawLiet holding back for now, does not want to let this slip away. Understandably.
Ooh, Dryad got the last hit against 3 hunts. And I don't think ReMinD sees an opening here. Too stable.
Yeah, he's looking for one, hovering around the outside of the enemy base. Oh, LawLiet even going for improved glaives. With only 3 hunts. That's kind of interesting, I guess.
We got a staff available now. That's the only thing to work with at the moment. Heal scroll for ReMinD. Next Moonwell is finishing. So finally he is able to get up to 50. Maybe with even more mercs if they're available. But there's no plan B though.
The Nature's Blessing here now is so good. Both of the AOWs could uproot, eat some trees. Provide a massive wood shield in front.
Okay, do or die for ReMinD. He's being slowed on the Demon Hunter, almost surrounded. Counters with the Muddy Slow. 2 glaives do great damage against Dryads, of course. Hard to dodge the shots if they are so fast. And here is the fight. Keeper throwing the little birdies from afar, drops even the Ring of Superiority before using the potion. Okay, that's some stylish maneuver. And the glaives are so safe in the bag.
Glaives are the X factor. ReMinD's glaives have to do a lot of work here. They have to put in all that damage. LawLiet not smashing this fight so far. The defense is still on. Ancients of Wardo are a huge help indeed.
Yeah, once they finish.
Working out wonderfully.
Like neck and neck trades at the moment, with the better end for LawLiet in the end though. More and more hunters are falling. The Dryad slow control is just out of this world. Level 3 on the Keeper. And when the dust settles, you see that there's only one clear winner.
Yeah, ReMinD not gonna give it up just yet, but LawLiet now feels so comfortable, so confident. He's going tier 3. And there he's going to be benefiting from even more upgrades. So we'll have to say goodbye to Muddy.
Okay, I gotta say I was sweating a little bit in the beginning of the game. That was not easy, but LawLiet with a good setup. I think it was a little worrying that his first Shadow Priest got stolen and then his follow-up Shadow Priest got killed. But then the 2 Berserkers basically killed ReMinD's game plan by themselves.
Yeah, super strong to have a defensive setup like that. But yeah, when he lost the 2 Berserkers, they were like, hold on, what's going on here? But a great trap by LawLiet. Wonderful base build as well. He could bait the enemy Demon Hunter in there behind the tree, behind the shop, and took him out slowly but surely. It took a while for the Keeper to jump out the altar and finally start contributing. But those few tags that he used were perfectly able to achieve what they were supposed to. ReMinD now is his map pick next. Turtle Rock will be the choice, which in the past has seen a ton of Bear Mirror play.
Yeah, ReMinD's map pick. Maybe the last map of his tournament run. If everything goes according to plan, that is. A little warm-up for LawLiet. Or is it even more? Are we writing another comeback story here? Or is ReMinD going 0-8? Gets the Orc Worker award and goes out.
That would be pretty sad. At least one map win you would love to get, but maybe you shouldn't count him out so quick. I certainly had to eat my words earlier when Fly made that upset happen in Group B just a little moment ago. Epic as it was for him and the Orcish Horde. Might be a strong Orc representation in our top 8 if Group C and D also see someone.
That's right. Soin still with chances. Lin already qualified. Fly in. Starbuck half. Quarter of an Orc, I guess. Whew. Takes a little bit. Turtle Rock. No close positions, of course. You know this by now. Narrow position in the middle. And what's the cheese for ReMinD this time? And is he of the opinion that he can only win with cheese?
Yeah, I guess I don't blame him for that if that is his view. It seems certainly like at the moment he's not quite on the same level practice-wise as some of the other players here. And trying to get in a cheeky win, a surprise win, might be his best bet. That being said though, Bemera, he was able to play really well in the past. So maybe it's time now to go back to that as well.
It is time for map number 2. Last chance for ReMinD. If he loses this, he's out. And we get the match that I guess we all desired quite a bit in LawLiet versus Starbuck. Set up, 11 o'clock position. Oh, it's the Disneyland Cup. Mug. I went to Disneyland with LawLiet once, you know that?
I do.
And so
I do. Wait. Didn't they also go when they were at Anaheim?
I don't know.
Some people went.
But it's not the Disneyland visit that counts, because I wasn't there.
Yeah, I was also not there in Shanghai, but I do still have a wonderful Eeyore mug from LawLiet, which was...
Right? He gave us gifts. I got a Tigger mug from him. Maybe it's for good luck. Thinking
Tigger's
back
pretty
to these
cool.
fond memories.
Is that your favorite mug?
That is by far my favorite mug. And the muddy mug,
Took a
of
long
course.
time to answer though, Neo. I don't know. Somebody lying?
My ears are a little bit dirty, and I had to think a little bit, because I got quite some nice mugs, I gotta say. I got a Rumpel cup from the Sesame Street, that's also pretty good.
I don't know that guy, but sure.
The guy in the trash can.
Ah, yeah. I think it's called Oscar the Grouch.
He goes by multiple names.
Yeah. Helped us learn to count. Many of us at least.
But that was count.
I think I use a cup like once every 6 months. Don't drink tea, don't drink coffee. Yeah. Ain't got no use for mugs.
Big true, but we got good use for items. ReMinD on the right hand side, 5 o'clock, starting to creep now. First item already for LawLiet. Is he going for this little trick on the upper left hand side? Yep, nice. Ogre's trapped.
Both of them? Oh, sick! I don't think I've seen both before. Yo, that's pretty crazy. You know, on this new Turtle Rock, they tried to make the map more symmetrical, but LawLiet can still find some nifty, specialty moves like this.
That is right. When I saw this the first time, my mind was blown, and Carson was co-casting with me saying, "What do you mean? Everybody does this." Like, what? Never seen this before. What the hell are you talking about?
Carson trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Like, were you there when I was talking to Ricky the first time at Raraland? And Ricky wasn't there, and Carson couldn't be, unfortunately. And I was talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, well, I had to be here for Victor and stuff." And I was like, wouldn't you have come? I mean, it's a fun event, right? Wouldn't it have been awesome to be here with Victor and Carson? And he's like, no, man. Honestly, I think if Carson would have been here, I just wouldn't have come. I mean, how is it even worth it? I was like, what do you mean, dude? It's Raraland. It's your good friends. Are you trying to be cool right now? Like, what?
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to be cool. That is a tough task, though. Rings of Protection, Demon Hunter inventory for ReMinD a little bit better, but we got a slow early game.
Gives us time also for the donation from Old says, Mr. Remo, Mr. Neo, I want to ask a question. If you see Fly versus ReMinD in the TPL final, what would you do for the Warcraft community? Fly versus ReMinD. I will eat 20 cheeseburgers on stream.
Naked?
You want to get the channel banned?
Upper body is allowed now, I guess.
I don't know if that's gonna make a difference, but sure, topless.
Okay. I will do a workout on stream. Remo is my drill sergeant, and I'll do a workout.
First time in his life, guys. Can
That's
you
right.
imagine?
That's right.
Well, very passive start here, eh? I heard one player lost an archer. Who was that? Ah, the overlay tells us it was ReMinD. And both demons level 3 here. Good items on both, and we're fighting in the middle. If this isn't a Naga, I don't know what he is.
Yeah, and that's a bit problematic for ReMinD because he is not allowed at the tavern here. 6 archers on ReMind's side. Mass range about to unfold is also where the Naga excels. And man, it feels like LawLiet is hard countering ReMind's approach to the mid game.
Yeah, he's taking the invitation. He's taking the aggressive mass archer playstyle invitation here. Wait, where are the archers for LawLiet? Ah, he's going for the trap! A little trippy trap he set up.
He is... oh man, he is just styling on ReMinD now. This is a game to LawLiet's liking. Not going into Bear Mirror, making things weird, and yeah, this is exactly what you want. Demon Hunter under fire, so is the Naga. Here's the staff though, finally. And now LawLiet might be in a bit of trouble, but he wiped out 4 archers and took all health away from the opponent's Naga. This is a painful early mid game for ReMinD.
Yeah, very nice play here for LawLiet. But he might not get away scot-free. Perhaps. ReMinD is looking for kills. LawLiet on the way to tier 3. He's going talents, which is a nice change of pace. ReMind still stuck on on tier 2 only, I mean. He got 1 kill, but only 1 compared to the 4 on the other side.
Yo, 1.4 on the Naga on her way to Fork Lightning. Oh, is there an interception? Can he reach one of the heroes? I think the Moonwelts, yeah, Moonwelts are ready. Nicely done. Still a bit scary and definitely draining a lot of moon juice. This Naga should be safe with the staff. Both are. And the shop, LawLiet's best friend.
Mass archers, mass staff. Man, this is a blast from the past. Double talent play. I feel like double talent play is the most exciting in Isle of Mirror. It gets so wild, and it's such a knife fight. And it's also very difficult to manage your healing. LawLiet here with a faster tech seems to be far ahead in this game. If everything continues going this way, this might be a quick 2-0.
I agree. This is not gonna be easy for ReMinD, as quick as a tier 3 can go. Then of course you can also go for triple orb, which is nice to see. We might just... It would be so funny if both players just cyclone the opponent's army, like, completely.
Yeah, especially on this map, there's no Mercam, there's no Shadow Priest for Dispel, so also there's no anti-magic. Excuse me, there is anti-magic, so the Demon Hunter can use that to avoid those cyclones. Now the Brawl here breaking out. LawLiet taking quite a bit of damage. Demon for him is, after all, quite hurt.
First Talon is in with Fury Fire, can deal with the Demon Hunter now a little bit easier, basically counters the Ring of Protection and forces another TP after some murder. Little bit of a better exchange for ReMinD here now, but a gone TP is a gone TP, and it's very expensive.
Yeah, Dark Ranger third, super strong against the mass range, Archer Talon style. LawLiet just a little bit faster. Faster with the tech, faster with the Naga, faster with the Dark Ranger. And I wonder if now he perhaps even feels strong enough to go for an expansion. That would be pretty risky though.
ReMinD is very, very, very aggressive. With the Creep Jack, that might be his best bet. to get a W here, because he needs to catch up in pretty much all regards. Tier 3 is finished finally. Dark Ranger on the other side now too, both with the Black Arrow. But we're working on talent master training. LawLiet with the supply lead, better heroes. It's gonna be tough. ReMinD needs a great fight, but in these exchanges between them so far, LawLiet always came out ahead.
Only halfway through daytime, by the way. And on both sides, Moon Juice is completely dry. This is the classic talent mirror. Healing is of utmost importance here. It's going to be a very key part to manage on both sides. Heal potions, rings of regen would be absolutely glorious. So far, none have been found.
And another shop. Not bad. Needs lots of heal potions. Needs lots of orbs, maybe. I don't even know. With Frost Arrow and Black Arrow, if you want to go for them. Probably not. Orbs are the best when it stacks up the damage, and against talents it's mostly one-shots. Dominant performance by LawLiet thus far. Just needs to carry it over the finish line.
Great item here for ReMinD though. He just picked up the anti-magic, which is wonderful in this matchup, and the big healer. Best item perhaps on the map. LawLiet creeping the corner. He's expanding. Big item for him. Could also be a big deal. Belt, I would say quite good. This Demon Hunter now very tanky.
Exactly. ReMinD with a push at 44 with the heal scroll, big healing and an invul potion. Shop been cancelled. Detonate coming in by LawLiet. Takes a lot of mana away on the talents. We got a couple of skeletons here. Anti-magic is available as you said. Next Wisp couldn't detonate. Nice snipe by ReMinD. But yeah, home turf advantage for LawLiet is strong.
Got a bit of silence against these Wisps. Do or die for ReMinD. If he doesn't win this push here, the expansion will be the winner in the end for LawLiet. A couple of Cyclones coming in. Big heal potion was committed. So far, LawLiet is holding on.
And the Demon Hunter needs... Oh, got the potion already. Being nuked. ReMinD tying up the supply. Another potion is necessary. Now he would love to have that second shop. Because I'm actually not sure if the heal potion is out of stock.
Yeah, it might be. LawLiet, of course, tried to go for the second shot, but that didn't quite work. Misclick by ReMinD, by the way. Invuln wasted on the Dark Ranger. That one didn't do anything. Fairy Dragons now with a bit of Mana Flare form. And again, it's a lot about healing.
Supply numbers are in favor of ReMinD now. But we have Fairy Dragons. They can't be attacked by talents, only by archers. And of course, against Fairy Fire, they're really good. Shop control by ReMinD on the right-hand side. Heal scroll, nice to have. But LawLiet the entire time was working on an expo, and it's almost up.
Does ReMinD know? If he does, having this bigger army right now, maybe he could destroy the expansion, take it out, get back into an even game. But so far, it looks like he rather has no clue about this. Creeping again in the middle, a big consumable could once again come in very handy.
Talents are moving out, fully charged. What we got? Scroll of the Beast. Not the greatest. We see hippos versus the fairy dragons. They might be sniped quite quickly.
I don't think so, really. I think LawLiet has to focus on the targets, either the talents or the demon. Hippos could be a good answer, but it also takes up force supply.
It's quite ridiculous, actually, that they have force supply.
I mean, yeah, 2 of them, I guess. Alright, heal scrolls again. ReMinD's inventory, looking good. Double heal scroll. Scroll of the Beast, Invuln. And now he finally does know about the expansion.
And he wants to push immediately. Shop on the left-hand side. No counter expansion.
Alright, leaving the base, moving away from the expansion. No TP for him. Seems like he's just going to give up the tree, use it in a tactical manner to creep up at the same time. He knows it's going to take a while for this tree to fall. I kind of like this choice by LawLiet. It's going to be a lot about hero levels.
Talisman, not bad for the Naga. Gives up that expansion for nothing. And ReMinD is the one to expand now. But also, okay, this is getting really weird now. Expansions everywhere. You could say this expansion by LawLiet didn't pay off. But he got the rat spot for free. Thing is, will ReMinD get that one as well? In the end though, LawLiet will get another rat spot after that rat spot. And that's a lot of experience. And skeletons as well.
LawLiet has 6 hero levels already. 4-3-3, super strong. And a bunch of skellies as well at the moment. Wireless Demon Hunter is looking mighty tanky. Lots of bonus armor and HP, precisely what the Demon Hunter wants.
Heal scroll department still a bit better for ReMinD, both staying below upkeep, of course. Will LawLiet scout these expansions because ReMinD is triggering his inner moon. 2 trees of life coming up.
That's the big item. Catgus Pipe would be the Giga Nuts. Endurance Aura also very good.
Yeah, more movement speed, always appreciated. On the right hand side, oh, the Demon Hunter is so tanky already. Jesus. Boots of Keltalas would of course be sweet, but then you can be cycloned. Maybe Flute is great. Oh, it's something +6. Bro, oh, the damage output by Naga is getting significant.
Yeah, nice. LawLiet has so many items. Almost fully slotted on his 3 heroes. Quite a few more than ReMinD seems to have.
Is that the big fight that we were looking for the entire time? Supply even, lots of skeletons fighting here. Cyclone on the Demon Hunters, of course. There is an anti-magic, but on the Naga of ReMinD. This is how I love my Night Elf Mirror.
Alright, fairies are being taken out. The hippos here doing a decent job. Talons have to stay away from the fairy dragons. Man up there, of course, is scary. Alright. Dealt with those. No fairies anymore. Now it's time to fight.
LawLiet is losing a lot here. Uh-oh. Trying to go for the town portal. A fork lightning almost kills the demon. Gets another talent out. And we gotta say, ReMinD kind of smashed this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Seems like perhaps in the end, the fairy dragons here are not working out the best. They were taken out and then ReMinD was pressing on. It just seemed like he had more stuff despite the great hero levels on LawLiet. Maybe not the perfect engagement. He
might still be in a checkmate-ish situation. The expansion on the left-hand side is being countered. We're moving in. Are we moving into mass fairies on LawLiet's side? Or is it just to restock?
Only 2 now. All the expansions have been scouted. Oh, but this could be a strong flank for ReMinD, catching LawLiet here on the way.
Oh, man, ReMinD! Showing up to play. Excuse me. Here we go. Cyclone again. If ReMinD holds here, he has 3 bases versus 1. And it's becoming really, really, really tough. Both with lots of gold. Can't spend it too much at the moment. Naga focus fire. ReMinD TP's out immediately. Doesn't like that setup here. Talons falling. And LawLiet's back in the saddle.
Okay, can he take out the expansion, or is ReMinD perhaps going to TP back toward it? He has the gold for it.
Doesn't think of it, maybe.
Might be too hurt.
Alright, that's the cancel, but it's still 2 base, 2 base.
Yep. And again, both have been scouted, both mining expansions. LawLiet is staying below 50 here, trying to be very economical, and he's gotten quite rich indeed. Is there some kind of a tech transition you could perhaps go for? Normally the only thing really good against Talons is MGs, but those would take forever.
That's right, he's going for a Hunter's Soul now. Archers are of course a great source of damage, especially with marksmanship, but then they're also countered easily by Dark Ranger and Fork Lightning. ReMinD's Engine of War here, unfortunately, didn't do that much. Maybe forgot about it a little bit, but might just help in the defense. offense push thing.
Alright, ReMinD here finds himself with a slight supply lead. LawLiet with a bunch of air units, by the way.
Crows!
Fairy dragons.
And crows take out the fairy dragons with ease! Oh boy, that was some heavy loss. He's trying to go into a crow fight now. Come on, take it! Take that crow fight! I've never seen crow mirror before.
That should mean a lot of deaths very quickly. Who's getting the upper hand here? So far it seems like ReMinD is suffering way more losses.
Indeed. Still at 50, LawLiet is now broke in the lumber department, and ReMinD with a class defense. Fork Lightning is not able to get a kill, just damage. Gonna TP out as the consumables run out. ReMinD with his best game of the tournament here.
Yeah, the good old Talonmira apparently working out well for him. Supply lead still with ReMinD. How far can he push in? He used a bunch of his consumables. I guess LawLiet's gonna be coming back. He's expanding again. So is ReMinD. Fun game here. Still very much up in the air.
I've never seen so many air units in a Night Elf mirror. Especially so many different air units. Only the Chimera is missing. Here we go. Another fight. Will ReMinD crumble under the pressure? Or can he close it out? The focus fire by LawLiet is getting surreal.
Very good heal throw there by ReMinD. Healed up everything nicely. Now air superiority is with ReMinD. Silence as well on the backline. Talents. LawLiet falling back, waiting for Silence to run out.
Oh, some sick Fork Lightnings on both sides. No heal scroll on LawLiet. There is one on ReMinD. Everything spinning up in the air. Hard to follow this fight. Dark Ranger low, Naga low, but ReMinD's army. There's 6 units. That's already. That's number 7. I feel like LawLiet is taking control of this game.
Skelly's here working out really well for LawLiet, being summoned over and over. They're getting taken out as well, but that takes fire away from other units. Naga barely got out.
And just as I said it, ReMinD is taking control once again, knocks out the expansion. There is a backup coming up, but ReMinD's third base. Oh, is he portaling in? He is. Oh, he loses it anyway. But major damage. Level 5 on the Demon Hunter. Ferry taken out as well. He got the expansion, but at what cost?
Team Hunter level 5, can that be the game changer? ReMinD though, he's close himself. Hero levels are very even in fact, but LawLiet has a slight edge on his first 2 heroes. ReMinD really needs to find a few more kills to catch up.
A crow just killed a crow. That's a first. That's amazing. Can Night Elf Mirror please be always that way?
Right? Talonmira is so cool. Goddamn mountain giants, always ruining it.
Not yet though. Okay, Skeleton scouts that expansion. Not sure if he didn't know it before. Tri-hero only for LawLiet. Crows. Oh, it's just one-shotting these hippos. Also one-shotting the fairies. Naga out of the fight. Dark Ranger also in trouble. Now the talents have to land as there's nothing for them to attack anymore.
There was a close call for the Naga, dude. She almost went down. That would have been a huge kill.
Blue juice is empty.
More and more confident.
Yeah, LawLiet is about to close this out. Talents back on the ground. And the Naga getting caught. Is able to escape though. Dust settles, new lines drawn in the sand. And the TP to get out. The mains are about to expire.
Nature's Blessing is on LawLiet. He could go for a relocation, perhaps. Wait, but ReMinD has 2 mining bases right now, right?
Yep.
We ain't done yet.
LawLiet is about to catch up. With the upper right-hand side starting to mine soon.
Really cool game. I like that both players here are giving it their all. We're going toe-to-toe. There's even some creeps still left on the map, but not many. ReMind's taking out the last bigger camp. Ring of Regen, I'm telling you. Would be the greatest.
He got it. He got it. 2 HP per second. We also got a new sub. Thank you very much, Tashviz Mayor, with the 20 month. Cheers. LawLiet with another push. Of course, there's not much base race potential. He built the Hunter's Hall before, and now he gets the lures. Is it time for MGs? Is it clobbering time?
He's got so much lumber. He can certainly afford the upgrades.
Ooh, ReMinD jumping straight on top of LawLiet. Naga is the one with the town portal, but the Naga of ReMinD! Oh no, he tried to pass an invul or something. Didn't work out, and that might be the knockout punch now, or is it? This Demon Hunter will be cleaning house. The Naga damage is absurd. Skeletons are being raised one after the next. And this might just be the mistake that cost him the game.
Very ambitious by ReMinD. Very well done by LawLiet. Immediately seeing the vulnerability. Seeing the Naga there exposed. ReMinD, though, pushing back LawLiet once again. But this also means more time bought for LawLiet. And that's good news for him.
2 base still. Can ReMinD recover again? That Naga loss is painful and expensive. Dryads first.
Spell, of course, also gonna be really valuable. And there's hardly any archers at the moment to deal with the Dryads. Sometimes with talent play we also see fairies trying to attack Dryads. But yeah, LawLiet about to accomplish this tech transition.
Ooh, staying at 50, getting filthy rich. And it's pushing again. 5.4, we gotta pay attention to the Demon Hunter's experience as well, as, you know, Metamorph is quite a strong spell. Postering up another Expo on the back of the turtle.
LawLiet looking for the next target. He's always bringing a TP. I like that he's playing it safe, not overextending without a teleport.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. Da, 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 da. Great position here, and yeah, these Dryads might just be the knockout punch. Can't really be attacked outside of heroes. 60 foot approaching, we're breaking up. Keep finally, talents are falling quickly, and ReMinD has no answer to this transition except fairies, and he's going into them now.
LawLiet fighting with what looks like not that big of an army, but it says 68 supply. That's because lots of stuff is in production and on the way. LawLiet taking more and more of a lead here on map number 2. It will be the 2-0 for him. Good fight by ReMinD, but in the end might not quite be enough.
Exactly. Tree of Eternity waddling across the map as well. LawLiet is oh, is it also on the back? I'm not too sure, because that would then be, of course, great access to Moonwells. And, oh, no, it's just a lot of production buildings. So cool to see. Attack upgrades and armor upgrades coming in. LawLiet is still filthy rich. He's 20 food ahead, 500 gold ahead, 4 mining bases in a bit. I guess ReMinD is in a Mission Impossible?
Yeah, LawLiet did a great job here buying time with these attacks on the left, on the right. Managed to get tier 3, managed to get Dryads and expansions at the same time. Really good display. ReMinD was in a good position here for a while, but now this is perhaps not.
Yeah, the lures are bringing the win. It's so hard to take out these fairy dragons alone, and Dryads are untouchable, really. Oh, he's getting punished hard. Oh, he's getting punished hard. And the Demon Hunter, is there a Fork Lightning ready maybe? Nope, used it before, and staff is up as well. Ouch!
TP out, this might be the beginning of the end. Some good mana flare there as well. ReMinD still has 3 bases, but perhaps not for too much longer.
What's the play now? Fairy tickle damage coming in. Demon Hunter still only at 25%. A Fork Lightning is lining up. Oh, waiting for it. At the moment, she's silenced. And the moment it wears off, ReMinD pulls back. Not bad, but it's unsustainable losses here.
ReMinD still producing as much as he can, but he only has 2 production buildings. Still able to spend pretty much all of his gold for the most part. But of course, LawLiet here now in the driver's seat, holding on to that supply lead still.
All of Turtle Rock shall belong to us. Hero Nuke being countered. There was a lot of damage thrown into that Dark Ranger, but relatively easily countered. And more losses every single fight he's able to catch up. Fork Lightning 3 is such a crazy weapon. And the Demon Hunter is getting close to 5 as well. And the Mountain Giants transition has started.
We've been mining from all but 1 gold mine on Turtle Rock, by the way. That tells you that it's been quite the fun and cool game that LawLiet seems to not be giving away anymore. Everything's about to die here for ReMinD.
Oh, unfortunate end for the World Cyber Games winner of 2010. These are his last moments here in TP League. LawLiet can't even celebrate with the Metamorph. ReMinD taps out before, but this last map was certainly his strongest. Shows why he is considered one of the all-time greats. It's nice that he exits the tournament with a game like this.
Yeah, a bit of a shame they didn't get an actual map win, but I think he also felt that this was a good game. This was a hard-fought battle. He had the lead for a bit, sometimes in this game. But LawLiet looked more experienced, better practice, and also more confident.